Hello, my name is Carl, I'm 2 Echo 0 Echo Zulu Tango, and I'm here again with Betsy Delta Zero Golf. Today we're going to actually have a look at one of the backpacks that I use for taking my gear out portable, and I just want to talk about the reason why I've chosen these type of backpacks, and look at what they provide around protection for yourself and for your gear. But then also look at alternative versions, more affordable versions. So in the previous video I talked about how I organised my radio equipment into different sections, so that when I do go out and do shorter excursions or longer trips out with the radio, I can swap and change the bags and the equipment for longer periods of time. And the way that I do that is by breaking down the equipment into kits, the antenna kit, power supply, and then the radio equipment as well. But that same modular approach also works for a range of things such as hygiene, also food, also for camping gear. So breaking it down into lots of subsets really helps to be able to replenish and to look after your equipment and take the right equipment with you as well. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just show you this particular bag, and talk a little bit about why I've chosen this bag. This is the 511 Tactical Rush 12. I've got the Tactical Rush 24 as well, so a 12-hour bag and a 24-hour bag. It's as it says, it's based on some tactical designs around the material that it uses, the stitching, the zips themselves. They're very much hard wearing, waterproof, water resistant. Also to keep the mud out of it as well. So they do protect your gear from the weather, so that's one level of protection that you need to look out for. But it isn't just from the weather that you need to be able to protect your gear, it's from dropping the radio, compression, shock, also protecting your gear inside from scratches. So we'll look at how the bag protects your gear. Then I'll talk about how the bag protects you as well, which is highly important. Right, so with these bags, they do keep all your gear separate. I think I've shown these bags before. Lots of compartments, lots of areas for putting your gear out the way. What you don't want to have is have a mobile phone in here, or a tablet, and then have lots of sharp metal objects scratching everything. So making sure that you've got enough space for keeping all your gear neatly packed away. I've got my sort of leather in there, and you've got all your logbook and stuff. I've packed this bag to go with me today. I'm just going to go out and go for a walk and operate 2 meters. So I have packed. I'm actually packing the Raycal radio today, the Cougar 2 meters with a slim jim. I've got a hammock, I've got the microphone in there. But as you can see, these bags give you the ability to separate all your gear, so you're not catching and scratching against each other. So protects it from the weather, from the mud, from the rain, from the moisture. This has got really tough fabric as well, so some protection from the outside. What I have done with this particular bag, I've added in a little bit more cushion. So I had some spare sound tiles, but you can use like packing that you get from when you buy your radio. It comes with packing, so you can use a bit of that. So I've put a little bit extra down the bottom here, so when you drop the radio or drop the bag on the ground, what you don't get is the radio smacking on the bottom. So I'll put a little bit of extra padding on there. Right, so am I blocking the camera to you? No, she's not really bothered. So protecting your gear is the primary reason of having the bag. I've been able to take it up with you anywhere you go and not have to worry about it damaging your equipment. But these are also designed to protect you as well. because when you're packing this with batteries and radios, the weight can be, it's not necessarily equally distributed. You might have some batteries at the bottom, a radio to one side, and then some clothing to the other side. So the weight can be sort of unevenly distributed, even though with your best intentions that's what can happen. So what you don't want to have is a bag that distorts its shape when you're trying to walk with it, or else it's going to start tearing at the stitches. It's going to start to pull you back to one side, and it really is uncomfortable. So I tend to go for a bag with they come with an extra plate in the back. So it's got a plate. You can take the plate out if you want to, but I find that it gives it much more support as well. So I keep the plate in. This particular bag, it's designed really well. The weight floats on your back quite comfortably, and the straps themselves have quite wide, quite well padded, with the chest strap on as well. So the bag is well designed to distribute the weight evenly and offer some support, and it keeps the shape in the bag, and the shape bit is really important. So it's not only protecting your gear, it's protecting you as well. I find that with these bags, that if you do take a tablet or a small laptop, you can actually get inside here, you can actually put in your computer as well. And on the rare occasion that I do that, I've taken the tablet in there as well. These are actually designed for bringing in the drinks, the drinks bladder. The piping can come through there, and you can drink out of it, but they provide a really good place for having the antenna coming out as well. So I do that on the Rush 24 as well as the Rush 12. As most of us know, the modular system with the Molly allows you to extend the bag with side pouches on. I put first aid kit on, sometimes a radio pouch as well, so that really helps. You've also got the bottom of these, if you do need to actually extend, maybe put on something like a... Sorry, was that in your face? What's that? Sorry about that. Oops. The sun keeps coming out from the clouds and it gets really bright and my head shines. On the bottom of these bags, you've got these strap where you put straps through, and you can clip on bungee cords as well. You can also bottom load this, so if you want to carry something like a shelter or some extra gear, that can go on the bottom. You can use these for rigging up stuff as well. So really versatile. You don't have to go for the 511 or the Maxpedition type bags, because they are really expensive. They do provide you many years service, I must admit, but you can, if you need to have the same level of protection, you could buy yourself a computer backpack which has got padding built into it. You can also use a lighter backpacks, but you would have to put in your own support for the back and put your own padding around it to protect it. And because with a lot of the more affordable backpacks, they're not waterproof, so you may have to go for the dry bag, the bags where you put your gear in and you roll them up at the end and you clip them together. Those can keep your gear dry as well. So you don't have to go for something like this, but this modular system helps protect your gear, spreads the weight quite evenly, protects you, so it is well worth the investment. So I've got different size bags. I've got the 12 hour, I've got a 24 hour tactical bag. If I'm going overnight, I'll either take, I've got an Army Bergen. I've also got a 65 litre like a camping hiking bag. That's okay, but finding the room for putting enough radio equipment in is a challenge with the hiking bag. So I hope that was useful. I'm looking forward to getting out today. You may see the outdoor video before you see this one, or you might see this video before you see the outdoor one. I'll work it out this week anyway. But that's my tactical 12-hour bag, packed up ready with a radio in. I just need to put in a flask, some food, and I've got a little first aid kit to go in there as well, and pretty much good to go for this afternoon, which I'm looking forward to. So don't forget to like and subscribe. If you got any comments, any ideas, please share them. Always welcome. The comments are always welcome, and I look forward to the next video. Bye bye for now.